Okay, I'm just going to cover basic mid-screen combos. So the first one is 3 lights into Tatsu, and then crouching heavy kick. And that only works if they're standing, so... then from that you get a safe jump, or you can dash forward and throw them. Next thing is going to be, let's set Ken to blocking, because this is a bit more complex. And it's what a true block string is. So the next part of your pressure tool is your crouching medium kick. And from this, you want to do that every time. And you're going to have to be able to hit confirm this. So you could do that, right? Or you can do... right, and that's like the very first start of the mind games, which is, will Akuma throw me, or will Akuma continue to strike me? And he has to guess. So once he's guessing, and he starts to respect this, right, you can start doing other things. If they push, maybe you think after the third jab, fireball can come. And then let's go into combos now. So say this hits, it would be like that. And basically everything else on this character is insert generic move and then this. So you're gonna have to learn how to link this move into that move. It's really easy. It just takes some practice. That's like your B&B. Same thing, let's say for whatever reason you hit this, that still combos into that, right? So it doesn't matter, right? It's just if you hit this, you just gotta be careful that you cancel the drive rush quick enough that it combos. Because if you're too slow, right, like I was doing, it doesn't work. It's not a combo. So you gotta be quick, and you can mash this out honestly after the drive rush. It does not, doesn't matter. And so yeah, that's really it. Like literally, it's just you hit this move, you hit this move, you hit this move, you hit this move, right? That's 7 frames. It's just this into that, right? Like it doesn't matter what you land. Literally everything you do winds up like this. And so that is forward heavy punch, crouching heavy punch, heavy tatsu. That's your generic no more meter combo. Now I'd say it's not worth using additional meter if you've already drive rushed in your combo. And so that combo's at the wall. And literally it's the same thing. You don't really care what the starter is. All you care about is that it ends like this. Right, you want to get to that move, and so you can get to that move from so many buttons. It's 6 frames, 7 frames, 18. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm a little bit too cooked to be doing this, but regardless, you're just trying to get to this. That's all you're trying to get to. You can get to that from this move, this move, this move. Probably not that move. Well, yeah, because you can go into that. So there you go. Jumping pressure will go into that move, right? See, we get a safe jump, right? And yeah. So all you're trying to do is get to EX Adamant. So once we get to EX Adamant, what do? We do 2 things. And let's say we don't have a super art. I'll do the super art combo, but for now I'm just going to keep it simple. Once you get to EX Adamant, there's 2 combos that matter, and it is that one. I would say that one matters, but the one that matters a little bit more is that combo matters. And there's 2 reasons to do each one. This one is better for damage, right? We get good Oki still, we're at 31. So we can do a meaty overhead, we can do a meaty light, we can do a meaty medium punch, we can do meaty fireballs, right? All sorts of setups. Those are online. Go watch them. The next one. And that one gives you a safe jump. I'm going to briefly touch on what safe jump is. And so safe jump is a jump that cannot be punished by a reversal, and that's very strong. So right, and from there you can do whatever. So yeah, the reason why that's good is, let's say this guy chooses to respect it because he knows it's a safe jump, then you get to be really plus. So he does some dumb shit like mash light jab because you're in diamond or whatever and they're idiots. Then he's gonna eat a jumping heavy kick, and that is really bad for him. Right, same scenario, he gets womboed again. You're gonna lose another 40% of his life bar, or you're gonna kill him. So yeah, really strong, just force damage, and it would only be to do a safe jump. And so obviously there's a mix-up between this. So if he is a smart player, he's either going to block or parry, and he's going to try to perfect parry your safe jump. So you can empty jump, and then you'll get a throw if he chooses to respect it. Even if he's blocking, you can still empty jump into throw. But when they get better, he's going to try to perfect parry your safe jump if he thinks you're going to commit to it. So yeah, really strong. And then there are many ways to get to this move. I think the easiest thing to understand, I'm going to talk about throw loops and why they're really good on this character and in general, but specifically this character. So I'm just going to assume you don't really know what a throw loop is. Basically, it's a meaty throw after a throw, right? And yeah, so he can't like jab you. He has to either do his own throw or OD you. So let's do that. So he throw escapes me, right? Gets tagged. But then from there, right, if he chooses to do that, gets blown up. And that opens up a lot of opportunities for you. So you can either shimmy him, right, or you can throw him. But then there's another mix you can do where you strike him. And that's really good if they choose to block. Because you get that. That's meaty, that's +1. Well, I don't think I meatied it that time, but a little bit washed. There we go. There, I meatied it that time. And so, or +3. You're not gonna know how plus you are when you do this meaty in real time, but the idea is you're plus. And so from this, you could jab if you're just gonna do that. So it would look like, but that's all you get. So I would say the better meaty, if you're gonna go for that, is that if you have the bar, because now I'm +2 and I'm at much better range. Because I can't throw him, but I can tick throw him, right? Or I can do lights or crouching lights or whatever. And he's -2, so he's got to respect that, right? That loses to a 4-frame jab. Sorry, that beats a 4-frame jab. That too, right? And it's just really good because you've meatied him, right? So he respected it, and he's still minus, and he's in the same scenario. Now you can do that, and maybe you shimmy, right? So that's how you get to that EX adamant, right? And that's how the pressure from it happens, because depending on your ender, you're gonna get another safe jump, right? Now he's -11. I can do whatever I want. Just basically strike or throw. Really scary. But in order for this stuff to work, what you need to have is the execution to actually have legitimate meaty throw loops. And the reason that's so important is if this chimp, right, people do this. I don't know why I can't figure out where I want to go. Oh, reversals. Normal moves. Let's say this guy mashes light punch on get up, right? People do that like all the time. I like, but before a certain rank, I'd say they probably do this on wake up more than they block, because they just don't respect you. So if you actually have real meaty throws, you see how he can't jab me? It just keeps saying counter hit, and he just gets thrown over and over and over again. I messed it up there, but no one's perfect. And some players are jabbing you to check and see if you can actually do it, and some players are just stupid and don't understand. So yeah, you need to have the execution to actually have these be meaty, otherwise this dude's gonna punch you, right? Same with same with that. You can't drop your combos, but you get my point.